It would have been history, the largest slot machine jackpot in the country ever. The computer screen showed a win, but there was no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. The winner went from nearly 43 mil to nil. She cried foul to 7 on your side.
It was just like, I can't even describe the feeling. Like my whole body just got numbed.
Call it the $42.9 million selfie. Katrina Bookman's flashing her mega smile because behind her on the slot machine screen, evidence of her mega win.
And all I just could think about was my face.
Katrina's used to disappointment, raised in foster care, homeless as a teen. She then raised 4 kids all by herself.
The struggle that I've been through is so hard for me to kind of cope.
The mother's already earmarked the millions buying a barbershop for her son and giving a big chunk back to her community.
We started us a little community, you know.
The apparent jackpot hit was in late August at Resorts World Casino.
Katrina.
It was casino chaos in this video shot by Katrina's partner after she reported her huge winning. She was surrounded by customers, casino personnel, and security.
How much you doing this, Katrina?
Escorted off the casino floor, she was told to come back the next day for the decision.
I said, so what did I win? He said, you didn't win nothing.
Katrina says the only winning the casino offered?
He offered me a steak dinner.
A steak dinner?
Yeah, a steak dinner.
They win, and now the house doesn't want to pay out. To me, that's unfair.
Attorney Alan Ripka says at the very least, Katrina should win the maximum allowed on the Sphinx machine. The casino says that's $6,500.
The machine takes the money when you lose. It ought to pay it when you win.
We asked the State Gaming Commission. They told us Katrina's machine malfunctioned. Stated on all machines, malfunction voids all pays and plays. As for Katrina, she still thinks at the minimum she should be awarded the maximum payout on that slot machine.
Man, ain't this about a bitch, y'all. I don't know if you guys seen this story running it up on the news, man. This woman, Katrina Bookman, got booked, robbed, scammed, some, I don't know what you want to call it, some ain't right, by this casino. And, you know, this is a fucked up story. Like, you won the jackpot, then they're like, oh, here's a come back for a steak dinner on us. Get the fuck out of here. Like, they comp those dinners, rooms, and all that ish to people to try to get money back all the time. Like, it's nothing. It costs them basically nothing. You know, it's a tactic to get people to come back to lose their winnings. And she ain't even get her winnings. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, the story's really sad. And then you hear she came up rough, foster care. You know, just a tough life, but pushed on, persevered, did what she had to do, raised her family, raised her kids. And then, as fate would have it, it seems, she wins 42 M's to get nothing. You know what I mean? And it was wild, too. At first, I'm like, wait a second. The casino was in Southside, Jamaica, Queens? And then I was like, nah, I gotta be tripping. Is it in Jamaica? No, it's really in Southside, Jamaica, Queens. Like, who owns that thing? 50 Cent? I don't know, real talk. You heard them too. They said the New York State Gaming Board or whatever the fuck they're called. But at the end of the day, what do y'all think is going to happen? Anyone who's been in a casino, you know there really is those disclaimers all over the place. And it's on the tickets when you print out that say, you know, malfunction or void, disclaimer. At the end of the day, if like we say you ain't won, you didn't win. You know, I don't know. It's just hate to see ish like this happen. And what's wild, too, you know, in situations like this, people will say, oh, I would have never did this. You shouldn't have done that. I would have went like this. Like, that's the worst. That's something you never want to hear when you're going through the controversial situation or someone got over on you or just something ain't right. You know what I mean? But what I will say is I don't think she should have left the casino, period. Right? Because that very day, I don't know if it really makes a difference at the end of the day, but that day, the jackpot goes off. She's going wild. Everything, her life has changed. And they're talking about, yo, you didn't win nothing. They said, come back tomorrow and talk to us. Again, you know, who wants to hear, oh, you shouldn't have did that, and I'm not the one to tell someone that. But I do feel like she shouldn't have left the casino. She should have got an attorney on the phone, something right then and there to come right down to the spot. But who knows, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. And they told her, yo, come in the back and holler at us. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in the back of a casino, man, you ever seen them like old movies, like in a casino when they catch old boy cheating, smash his hand up with the hammer. I got pulled in the back of a casino once, not because I was cheating. It's a long story, but more or less, you see the setup back there. They handcuff people to the fucking benches. Like, I don't know, the vibes back there is totally different. Like, you just like, man, someone could have an accident back here. You know what I mean? Like, remember in casino, they said, hey, tune him up, throw him outside. We'll say he got hit by a car or something. Like, real talk, ish goes down when it comes to the casino, no question. But for real, man, them offering her that steak dinner really is like a slap in the face. Like, you know what I mean? You almost want to say, okay, here, give it to me right now, and then slap that motherfucker in the face with the steak. Here, hold that down, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, what can really happen? You know, for those who say, oh, I would have wilded out, I would have did this, that, the third, whatever. Like, you end up without the jackpot and with a case, facing a bid or something, you know, like that really doesn't help out. But this is really fucked up. And I'm agreeing with the attorney and everyone else. Like, I want this woman to get her 42 M's, okay? But I just really got that. I'm not trying to be negative, but I just got that feeling that ain't gonna happen. But at the least, because they're saying, well, this machine only pays 6,500 is a penny slot. Okay, well, why give her the 6,500? Like, how, like, it ain't 42 M's, but how the fuck does it malfunction where you just get nothing? You get a steak dinner. Like, just don't make sense. It ain't right. But at the end of the day, man, when it comes to a lot of ish with regular people, you know, everyday schmucks like myself, you know, like the powers that be don't give a fuck and will jerk you around any which way they can, any which way but loose. And again, I'm not trying to be like that, but I don't know. I got a feeling they're gonna fuck this woman over. Who knows? Can the attorney do anything? What do you do in a situation like this with the gaming board, the gaming commission? You know, and it's like, what the fuck? Who is there an executive that makes that this decision that's got to come down? You know, like when a jackpot goes off to determine if it was real or it was a malfunction. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Something ain't right. I don't like this. You guys, let me know what you think. Hit the comments. Let's talk about it, and we'll definitely, you know, be keeping our eye open for updates on this one. Katrina Bookman got booked by the casino, and I don't think it's funny. They took her money. I'm out of here. Sub up to the channel. Catch you on the next one. Peace.